My turn?
Yes.
I can't move and attack, right?
Yes,
No, you can. It was because that was because on surprise rounds you can only do one action. You guys got to jump on them. That's why.
Because in that case, I run up to the guy who just hit Jack and I swing my double axe at the guy's head.
What's your movement?
My movement, that would be I run, I guess?
You're just a regular speed. It should be, I think, 60.
My regular speed is 30 feet, or 6 squares.
Yeah. Does hide armor give you a penalty on that?
It says 20 feet with armor.
I'm not sure you can get that, huh?
Hide doesn't give you a speed penalty, Rick?
No. Wait, yes it does. Sorry, hide does give a speed penalty.
Okay, so your max speed is 20 right now.
Okay, yeah.
You can reach the one that just attacked Scarab.
Yeah, you can't reach the one attacking Jack.
Can I run closer to the one attacking Jack and then throw a knife at him then?
Oh wait.
Well, do you
You would take a -4. You would take a -4 for a projectile attack into melee.
Yeah, because Jack's like right in the way. You have a chance of hitting him. Also, I'm not going to worry about this battle, but in other battles at the beginning, say what weapon you have drawn, because switching between them takes an action.
Oh, I didn't know it. Okay.
Yeah. You at the moment you can reach the one attacking Scarab without a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you wanted, you could begin to move towards the one attacking Jack.
I think I'm going to move towards the one attacking Jack, because Rishcodish doesn't care about Ursa, but she's being paid to watch Dirk's back.
Alright.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, could she do just a run? Like, the double movement?
She doesn't have a straight line on the...
yeah, it's only a straight line, okay.
She can take a double move.
Okay, yeah, then let's do that then. Qara, you're gonna take a double move.
Okay.
So instead of doing a movement and then an attack, you're just gonna move twice.
Okay.
So let me move you, and you tell me if that's a good position or not. 5.
That's actually really
5,
handy
10,
because if she's
15, 20, 25, 30. This would put you right next to him at 40. Is that okay, or do you want to be on the other side next to this guy?
If you move to the other side, you're protecting him and the guy they were beating up. So that might be wiser.
Sure.
Hello?
Okay, that looks like it's supposed to be. Yeah, sure.
Okay, when you move over there, since you're really close to the guy on the ground, you can definitely tell the guy on the ground is a half-orc.
Awesome. Can I do anything?
Since you moved twice, no. You could talk to him. That's a free action.
I can talk to him. Can I talk to him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if you want to.
I've been looking forward to this.
Why not answer?
How do you get yourself mixed up with these humans?
Just help me. They're trying to kill me. I'll tell you whatever you want to know later, please. Oh, God. They're hitting me with sharp things.
Well, I'm trying to help him.
You're doing admirably. Qara, you're doing admirably.
Scarab, it's Ursa's turn, and this guy is yelling obscenities and swinging his club at you blindly.
Okay, what can I do? What can I do? Well, I've got options here. I could try and use a quarterstaff on him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which I believe is non-lethal. I'm not sure there's anything in my skill.
No, damage.
Is it? Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
I can't use anything in my skills, can I? All I have for skills, I have one in bluff and one in perform. Perform's no good here, but I don't think bluff.
I don't really. Most of the time, skills are going to be out of combat things for the most part.
Okay. I'm risking it by attacking him because he's right next to me, and I have a -1 on my strength modifier.
But you get a +1 to your attack roll because of Bard Song.
Yeah, the Bard Song is encouraging you, so you might have a much better chance of hitting this guy. Also, this guy's got a penalty to his AC. Does he have a penalty to his AC?
Yeah,
no.
I blinded him.
No, his AC. That actually does not affect his AC.
Oh, okay.
Well, you still don't have the penalty.
Well, I'm gonna have to quarterstaff him then.
Okay.
At this point, I guess it's just a straight 1d20 roll for you then.
Okay.
Yeah, just whatever the number is on the d20.
Oh, 3.
It whacks him but doesn't do anything.
Oh.
He just
I'm useless.
growls at you. You know.
Now I've just made him angry.
Yeah, now he's just more pissed at you.
Oh dear.
It's your turn, Rick.
Okay, I'm going to fire while continuing the continuing a bard song as a free action. So I continue that.
Wait,
and
when
I'm
does
going
he
to
get to
fire-
move before I
I'm
do?
going to fire an arrow at the one currently engaged in with the wizard. I do have a
Okay. Yeah, you want to take the shot there, or do you want to move and then shoot?
Where I'm at, I could have I have a clear shot on it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. If you were on the west side, you wouldn't.
Okay. Plus, now he's within he's within range for me to use the feet point blank shot, so I get an additional +1.
Okay. Cool. Go for it.
Thank you.
And I roll a 3 again.
Oh.
Whiffs. Goes right past him.
Well, the effort was appreciated all the same, dear.
Okay.
He growls again.
I don't need to move for now, so I'm going to maintain my position.
Okay. He does now. He didn't notice you up until that point, but he definitely knows you're around that area now. He still can't really see you because you're just like a sparkly light singing a really obnoxious song to him.
Obnoxious or awesome?
Okay, it's their turn.
So did I just
Now
not get
the
to
other
move?
guy. What?
Did I just not
Jack
get
and
to
Qara
move?
still have to go.
Oh yeah, I skipped your turn. It's totally my bad, man.
Skip
I
Jack
went to-
and Qara.
No, Qara moved.
Qara
I
moved forward
just,
so he get to attack. I didn't
forgot
get to do
Jack's.
anything.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and take your action. No problem.
Okay, how do flanking rules work again?
You would have to get to the other side of him. You would take
You have to
an
be-
attack of opportunity if you did it without doing an acrobatics check.
I think I have acrobatics, actually.
There we go.
It's,
If you were here, you would get flanking.
If you, yeah, I was about to say, if you take. Oh, we lost Qara.
Oh, not again. You okay, Q?
Oh, she's back.
Qara's back.
Hello again.
Hello.
Everything
I
alright?
just died.
All right.
Yeah,
Yep, we're good.
Just died. It's back.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if he makes an acrobatics check with a DC of 15, he could get into the position that's the opposite corner of where Qara is, and then he counts as flanking.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
I'm totally
that means you
doing
would. No. If he just moved there, he would still get flanking, but the guy gets an attack of opportunity.
That's correct.
Okay, there you go. So do you want to try the acrobatics check?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, just like. Sorry, go ahead.
What'd you roll?
9
roll?
plus my acrobatics 7 is 16.
Okay, you do it.
Nice.
What would happen if he had failed, Rick?
What happens if it fails? He still gets there, but he takes the attack of opportunity.
Okay. So there's really no penalty to not to like. You know, if you're gonna take it one way or the
consequence of
other.
failure, babe. Well.
Yeah.
But now he's flanking. He gets the. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me double check because he gets a bonus to hit when he's flanking.
Wait, isn't that a +2? I think it's a +2.
Just double checking. I think it is just +2, but you know.
And you also get sneak attack if you want to.
Ouch.
Now, are you gonna attack him lethally, or are you still trying on?
Yeah. That gloves are off. I'm done. He hit me.
Okay, yeah, he's got. Okay, right now he has a +2 flanking bonus and the +1 bard song bonus for a total +3.
Okay, roll.
13 plus however many bonuses I get.
Okay, yeah, you hit him.
And do I get sneak attack from flanking?
Yes.
Yes.
That went slightly better.
7.
7 damage, counting the sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay. He's still standing, but that really hurt. He
Don't
yells out in
hit
pain.
me.
Yells out in pain and says, "Oh, I'm gonna hit you."
Don't mess with this guy.
He turns around to strike at you, but I believe because of where Qara is standing, she gets an attack of opportunity. Is that right?
No. Qara,
I
no.
got an attack of opportunity?
No, wait, hold on. I'm asking Rick.
No.
Rick knows everything.
Yeah.
I beat him all.
What's the what? She wouldn't. He wouldn't.
No, he tries to move, and then if he tries to move, he'd take an attack.
Okay, but because they're still in the threatening square, it doesn't matter.
Right.
All right. Then he's just gonna move and stay where he is and strike at Jack. 16 on the roll. You
16?
poor bastard.
He hit me
Yeah, we're not
again.
having much luck.
He hit you again.
Okay,
This is
that's
terrible,
just, the
because
gloves
he's-
are frigging off.
Okay, you take no damage.
He takes no damage?
You notice that this guy is, like I said, he's not very physically strong, and your injury, he just didn't put a lot of effort into that swing, and it just kind of bonked you and did nothing.
Does he have, like, a negative strength modifier or something?
Yes, he has a negative strength modifier.
Are you just being nice to us, Mark, to make sure we don't
No.
die in the
What is
introduction?
the first fight?
Okay.
Okay, is it Qara's turn now?
The other guy gets to swing, and he's gonna keep attacking the sorcerer.
Oh, Christ.
You damn wizards always giving us regular trouble. He says that. He misses again. He rolls.
Can we talk
a
about
4.
this?
I can't hit you. Friggin' lights are in my eyes.
It's got nothing to do with your hearing, sir. I'm sure we can discuss this like civilized people. Although you are beating up a guy in the corner for no apparent reason other than that he owes you money, so perhaps not.
That's a really important reason. Screw off. It is your turn, I guess, Scarab.
Okay?
Oh wait, no, it's
Okay,
Jack's.
well-
No, Qara's turn.
No, it's
Jeez.
Jack's turn. It's Jack's turn. We did Jack's out of order.
What?
It goes Scarab, Rick, enemies, Jack, Qara.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
it's Jack's turn now.
If it's my turn again, then I'm going to stab him again.
Okay.
Just means the chair hits me. Nothing really clear.
16 plus whatever bonuses I get.
Yeah, you hit
Plus
him.
3. Yeah.
God.
5 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's pretty bad, but still standing.
Oh, Christ. What's he made of?
It looks like a breeze could knock this guy over at this point, though.
In other words, I could basically take him out if I wasn't being cornered by this guy.
Kara, sneeze on him.
All right. Now it is.
So I swing my
yeah.
double axe. It's my turn now, right?
Yep. It's fine. It's your turn.
I swing my double axe at the guy who's attacking Jack and my fellow orc.
Okay.
So I roll d20, right?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. And then you add your base attack bonus.
So I only rolled a 4.
Hold on. What's your base
Even
attack
if we-
bonus?
My base
Yeah.
attack bonus is 1.
Okay.
Well, you should also get your strength, because you also get your strength bonus and added onto that. So
My strength bonus is 3.
Okay.
it's a plus 4. Plus, you also have plus 1 from Bard Song.
I have
Okay.
the plus 1 from Rick.
And you got a plus 2 for flanking.
Yeah, you get plus 2 for flanking as well.
And I think if my feat, I have a feat of weapon focus, which I think gives me a plus 1 on my axe.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so add all that up, it should come out to
5,
what?
6, 7, 8, 9. I think that should be a 10.
Hold on.
That's
Wait,
fine.
no, that's not right.
It
So
should be
11.
closer to 12.
Yeah.
Is it a 12?
But I rolled a 4, plus 1 for weapon focus, that's 5, plus 1 for flanking is 6, plus 1 for bard song is 7, plus 1 for base attack bonus is 8, plus 3 for strength is 11.
But it's
Plus
2 for flanking.
for flanking.
So it's
plus 2 for
12.
flanking. 12.
You hit him.
Okay.
You somehow managed to hit him. I don't know how.
Bard Song, bitches!
It was really the flanking that did it.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Okay, so you get to roll your damage.
What do I roll for that?
It is a D6, D8, and then you add your strength.
And then +1 for Bard Song.
Yeah, and +1 for Bard Song.
The 8, I rolled 1.
Okay.
+3 for my strength. +1
Okay.
for Bard Song is 5.
Okay, the dude's dead. You axed him in the
Straight up
back,
murdered
and
him.
before he even gets a chance to run away, which he was planning to do, you just trip him with the axe, and he's done.
Okay.
Yeah,
Qara still
okay.
has a move action. She could actually move Caddy corner to where Scarab is, and then give Scarab flanking.
I'm first gonna hold a hand out. Can I hold a hand out to the orc guy lying down and say,
Prioritize, Rishcodish.
You okay?
Prioritize.
She is.
If that's what you want to do, the half-orc will tentatively grab your hand.
Right? Because. Well,
You're his hero.
Qara does not play well with others.
No,
No, she doesn't.
he tentatively
She's
grabs
his
your
hero.
hand, but he does say, don't your friends still need help?
I'm fine.
"They're humans, not friends."
Great.
Okay, anyway,
After
moving
this, we're going to have
on.
a serious discussion about the laws of racism.
Scarab, it's your turn. This guy's still
Okay.
swinging at you, and he's like, God damn it, I can't hit you!
Okay, I've got 2 choices here. 1, I can throw my marbles and try and knock him off his feet. 2, I can aim a magic attack at his face. I don't have any level 1 spells that I can actually use, so I'm going to have to Ray of Frost him in the face.
Okay.
Can I recommend something before you do that?
You can.
Take a 5-foot step backward.
Oh, yeah, that might be wise. Okay, 5-foot step backwards then. I need to get out of the way. I keep forgetting I'm a squishy wizard.
Right. If you did not take the 5-foot step backward, he would get an attack of opportunity on you.
And he'd probably kill me.
Because you're so close to him, he would have been able to get a chance to hit you while you're trying to cast the spell.
You could take could
Okay.
take the free 5-foot step back, then cast it without having to worry about the attack.
Okay, I
Yeah,
will
so,
do this.
okay, for Ray of Frost, what does she do for that? Does she roll for...
Oh, the
to
Ray
hit?
of Frost
She
is...
will have to, but it's not that. It's a ranged touch attack, as I recall correctly.
Okay, so it's his
It
touch
is,
AC.
yes. It's close, but you can. I think 5 won't kill me. Won't stop me
Yeah,
from doing
it's a
it,
ranged touch attack.
And you don't get a -1 since it's not a strength related ability.
Okay, it's magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually 1d20 plus your dex modifier.
Okay, I'm gonna be a decent roll. 11 plus 1, that's 14.
11
Sorry,
plus
11 plus 1, that's 12. Sorry,
Yeah, with the
Okay.
Bard song and all that buff, you definitely hit him.
13. Okay.
So from your finger, you point it at the guy and you say "Spirit
Pointy
gun,"
finger!
and then you fire a blue beam of ice. at him.
1d3
Doing the
damage.
icy thing.
Do the icy thing.
Yay.
Yeah, now this is where things get a little annoying because the damage for it is 1d3.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't think that dice roller you has a D3.
Roll a d6, divide it by 2, and round up.
Yeah, do what
Somebody
he
else is
said.
gonna have to. Okay, roll it by 6.
Go ahead, roll a D6 and tell us the number.
Oh, 2.
I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't figure
Yeah, that's a
it
1.
It's a 1.
roll the d6.
So 2 would be 1 damage.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, a piece of ice strikes him and he's like, "Oh, frig, that hurts."
This is thrilled because she hit something. Yay!
Ranged touch attacks rule.
Who brings ice to a friggin' club fight? Come on.
I do, Buster.
All right, it is Rick's turn.
You take any bard songs again.
Three's the charm.
Yeah, let's try another arrow.
Are you moving or?
Nope. So
Okay.
I still have point
Yeah,
blank
yeah,
shot. So
Please hit him this time. I like living.
there I guess.
You haven't even
Hold on.
taken
This
any
time I rolled a.
damage yet.
Let me see. Hold on.
Jack's just upset that he took damage in the first battle.
We did charge right in.
I got an 8.
Total?
Yes.
Mm.
I swear someone's shooting arrows at me.
I'm going to
I got my natural 20 out of the way earlier. Sorry, guys.
You had to waste it on the performance.
No, I wasted it on the perception to see Jack.
That's even more upsetting.
No, I only got a 16 on the perform check. It's just, I have
okay, so now in character, I'm not actually talking to you, Jack. The guy goes, God damn it, Jack, what are we doing here? And of course, Jack doesn't answer him because he's in two pieces on the floor. But I can't really see him, so he's gonna go ahead and try and keep attacking this friggin' speedy ass wizard. But he assumes he's a wizard anyway.
We got that one wrong.
13. I believe that hits you.
Oh.
Okay, he's gonna
How much?
roll his damage. This guy's looking a bit more fit than the other one, so it doesn't look like he's going to be taking the same kind of penalty.
Do I have to roll? What do I roll?
No, he's just going to hit you.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
Okay.
You take 3 damage. So your total hit points are 14. You're currently at 11 after he hits you.
Okay. Happy now, Jack?
So
I'm never happy when somebody gets hit, but I'm slightly less unhappy that I was the only one who was hurt.
The man is still yelling and very upset, but does seem to chuckle merely when he feels the club strike against you.
Jack.
Since that's it for him, it moves on to Jack.
Well, it's not nice to hit a lady.
Hey, sexism.
Don't you mean help me? This guy's
I'm nice. A little help would be appreciated over here, guys, please.
I don't think I can
Jack,
reach her with
if you
one move
charge-
You're
action.
being completely irrelevant.
Jack, if you charge, you'd be able to get catty corner from Scarab and get a flank.
Elaborate.
Okay, I guess I charge then. And I think that means I
before you
barrel
do that-
through Rishcodish.
No, you can charge through. You can charge through allied squares without a penalty.
Oh, good.
Say excuse me really quickly.
Okay. Now there's ups and downs. Wait, before you do it, there's ups and downs. The up is you get a +2 to attack. The down is that you have a -2 to your AC until your next turn.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
He's not trying to hurt
I
me.
might be dead next turn.
Okay,
Okay.
I do the charge thing.
Do the chargy thing.
I wasn't going to say it.
And I guess I roll an attack?
Yep.
If you want.
Well, you have to attack to finish the charge.
Yeah. I meant that more as a joke.
That was a great charge.
No, shake his hand.
Diplomacy. Diplomacy.
That was a wonderful shot you got off on her. She
Just
didn't
do
know-
nothing but diplomacy.
Okay, I rolled a 12 for a combat roll.
Okay. With flanking, he gets flanking. Oh, you added that in?
Okay, hold on. Let me go through. He has he got a 12. He has +2 for flanking.
He got it. It's fine. We don't need to do all the math. He got
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I hit him.
Okay. Do your damage.
You get your backstab or your sneak attack bonus.
7. Oh, wait, +1 for the
Include
bard.
bard?
That's 8.
Okay. 8 damage. Wow. Okay, he's struggling. He's looking like he's not gonna last much longer.
I think that means it's Qara's turn. And she can come murder
It's
someone
Qara's
else.
turn.
So
She's going to waste it talking to
can I run over to the guy and swing my axe at him?
You can charge as well.
Yeah, you don't need to throw the axe. You can just charge at him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run over to him and then swing my axe. Because he's a
Do it.
human that I can get away with
Hell
killing
yeah.
and not look bad.
That's not how you should be justifying this, but okay.
Let's do things her way, okay?
Whatever.
No, wait, I need to roll a d20, right?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
1.
Okay, roll
I'm
it
starting
again.
to wonder if that's why it was in the bargain bin of dice. So 1 plus...
Roll the number again.
No, wait, 1?
No, you need to.
Roll the dice again.
He's asking you.
Oh, I have to roll it again?
Yes.
13.
Okay. You managed to not drop your weapon in your mad rage to swing at the guy. See, what you did is what they call a critical miss or a fail sometimes.
Or a botch.
Yeah, or a botch. When you roll a natural 1 with a weapon, you roll again to make sure you don't drop the weapon, and I believe it's below 10 you drop the weapon.
That's actually a house rule. You get to determine that.
Okay, well, let's say 10. 10 or lower, you drop it.
Can I try anyway?
Yeah. And I think you still add your base attack to it.
Okay,
that's how we've done it.
1 plus 3 for strength.
Yeah, you're fine. You didn't drop it.
Okay.
Okay. You just like fumble as you charge towards them and don't manage to hit them.
Okay.
The thug may be dazed, but you can tell that there are a hell of people on him right now. And hearing no reply from his comrade Jack, he assumes that things have taken a turn for the worst, and he balls out of here. So he's gonna just try and disengage you guys and make a run for it.
Wait, hold on. First off, didn't he already take? He already took an action at. It should go back to Scarab before he gets to go again.
Oh, you're right. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Still totally kill him. You know, it's my own fault. I didn't write down when they go.
I did.
And I keep forgetting.
But you wrote it down right here.
I wrote when you guys go, and then I was like, shit, the enemies go in between that. I don't want to rewrite it.
I'm going to cast the Ray of Frost a second time.
You want to, again, take a 5-foot step back, or else you'll get an attack opportunity on you.
Step backwards and hit him in the face with whatever the heck the ice thing is.
Okay.
I point my finger at you, sir.
Roll to see the D20.
20 D20. 19.
Okay, yeah, you hit the crap out of him. Now roll a D6, and we'll determine the damage.
Okay. 5. Plus,
okay.
What do I plus to it again?
Now that gets divided. That's a 3 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
You rolled max damage with a Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't add anything to it. It's just the D3 for Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
You blast him in the face, and that's enough to take him out. He falls to the ground. He's the two next to him can tell he's not dead. He's just unconscious.
Ha.
Good. That means we can
So
question
we
him.
still get a chance
No,
to
I'm
stab
kidding.
him.
Just hitting me with a club.
Wait, what would you say, Qara?
So if he's not dead and he's just unconscious, does that mean we can still stab him to death?
Oh yeah, by all means, go right ahead.
No.
Awesome.
No, I'm stopping you
No.
right now.
No one, if they don't stop you, by all means.
We are chaotic good, Qara, so...
Since he's on the ground, you don't
trying
even
to
need
prove a point, you know?
You don't need to roll AC if you want to hit him while he's like this. You just stab him. You just roll damage.
And I need to remind you were trying to make a point about not being chaotic evil.
It's not chaotic evil.
While Qara is debating the morality of killing someone that was attacking a half-orc unprovoked, I'm going to use Cure Light Wounds on the sorcerer who I saw got hit multiple times.
Thank you.
Oh, we're out of combat now, so you don't actually need to pay attention to the map anymore.
Okay, yeah, you get back 9 hit points.
That should put you back at full.
Takes me back up to 14.
You're now back at 14.
Yeah, I finally rolled good on my Cure Light Wounds check. Does anyone else need it? I've got one more Cure Light.
I think Jack lost some hit points.
Jack
I lost
needs it.
2, so...
You might have been better using it on Jack, to be honest.
Jack lumbers on over. Qara, no one's surrounding you now. What do you want to do?
You can kill him
Yeah,
if you
that's why I
want
rolled max healing for on you too. So hooray! Everyone's full.
to. Yay! 3 cheers for the pretty elf.
Hip, hip, hooray.
Hooray! One cheer.
Qara, are you killing this guy or not?
Actually, wait, it's my turn?
There's no turn. We're out of combat.
Oh. In that case, I'm
Definitely
definitely
not
gonna kill
being
the guy.
chaotic evil.
Okay, roll your damage.
Not necessarily chaotic evil. Actually, no. She out of combat, she can take a coup de grace and just do full max damage.
Okay, yeah, okay. Since you're out of
He's
combat,
unconscious, just kill him.
yeah,
I
he's
just
dead.
rolled D6?
Yep, just do it. Whatever. What'd you roll?
1.
Okay, and your strength and all that, he's dead.
Yeah. My strength is 3.
We could have gotten information out of him, but,
Not anymore! No, not maybe you can get that information out of his head as it rolls by your feet.
Bess is a little bit shocked by all this. She considers it a little bit overkill.
The half-orc is a bit in shock that at the sight he sees.
Why is he shocked? He's an orc.
Half-orc. We're making a point, remember?
He is on his feet, though. You can approach him if you want, or the 4 of you can run off into the night and confuse the hell out of him.
No.
We are the one Avengers of the Dark.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna make sure he's doing all right.
Yeah, as am I.
Yeah, let's go check him. He might need.
I wanted to go over to him. He's my
then go over to him.
We all go over to him.
Dirk is behind you guys, being all
We're
creepy.
surrounding him now and saying hello.
Well, I'm not going to
Hello, you
surround
okay?
him. I'll keep in my distance in case he's feeling like all scared and whatnot.
Yeah, he's definitely looking pretty frightened right now.
I make a
Oh,
perception
bless you.
check and sweep the rest of the alleyway, and just in case someone else was hiding there and wants to jump out at us.
Okay.
Any other humans you like get the better of you?
Well, I'll answer that when.
Perception check 12.
Okay. You don't see anyone, but in the faint distance, you definitely hear footsteps running away.
Oh, good. Someone else got away.
Okay. So Qara insultingly asks the guy, "What again?"
Any other humans you like get the better of you?
I'm so glad I wrote a character who doesn't give a shit.
He's still kind of in a daze, but he's like, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for helping me. You know you're a half-orc. You know how it is. No one treats us great here. When I came here, no one was willing to give me a job. Those thugs were the only ones that were willing to offer me anything, and once I needed to pay back my dues to them, I didn't have the money. So they were gonna, take care of me. He's saying this in very broken common. You can tell that it's not his natural language.
But he's
Will anyone
trying.
be offended if I start talking to him in Orcish?
No.
No.
He
I won't
definitely speaks
understand
it.
you, so how am I going to be offended?
I'll translate.
I switched to Orc.
I was about to say, since when have you cared about offending?
Okay.
I care.
you-
Rishcodish doesn't care.
Okay, so if you want to speak in orc, just before you say it, say this is an orc, and then I'll assume
Okay.
anything you say.
In Orc, I say, "Gum, why didn't you kill them?"
I'm not strong enough. I haven't eaten well in days.
Oh.
My brother.
Adele, are you still there?
Is Adele still talking?
Did he die?
I
Maybe he died of
Adele.
starvation.
No, Adele! No!
Oh dear.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Now we can.
Oh my god.
Okay, how much of that did you catch? Because I went on
Your
without
brother.
noticing.
You said the word your brother.
Okay, my brother, he calls him Leo Lex, really stupid name. My brother came with me originally. He was gonna be the adventurer of the two of us, and I was gonna take care of the home we had hoped to own. But when he left on his first adventure, he never came back. So I've been left to fend for myself. Just to reiterate, only Qara, or anyone who can understand Orc, knows
Dirk
Hmm.
he's saying.
understands Orc also.
I'm translating
Who?
as accurately as I can.
Okay.
So we all basically hear this.
Although
Yeah, okay, so yeah.
I changed the word kill to something
You hear
slightly
a lot.
more palatable, like defeat.
So yeah, he basically tells you.
But no one wants to be defeated.
He had a brother who was definitely the more well-trained of the two, and had taken care of him. He's the younger of the two. And, yeah, the brother never came back, so he was forced to work with these thugs just to make ends meet.
Oh. Can we find his brother? Is his brother dead?
He clearly has no idea what's become of his brother. But he does tell you his name is Leolax, Leolax. And if you're offering, he's definitely sounding very grateful if you'd be willing to do something like that for him.
Well, I say, well, Ursa's heart is bleeding right now, so she says yes.
I can't make offers because I'm working.
Well, that is
Did you
true.
say this to him? He's not imposing anything on you, and he makes that very clear.
Is he going to be sticking around at some? He's clearly not our main mission, is he?
He's checking you out.
Well, do you know where your brother went?
Yes,
I believe.
Have somebody ask
Okay.
him.
He takes a minute. He thinks. He rolls, and he seems to recall that he doesn't remember where his brother was heading, but he knows it was on the island. And that he believes he was working with someone at the. Hold on 1 second. I gotta look up what I called it.
Let me check right now.
The Library of Ancients, they called it, which is a library. A library in the city that was dedicated to investigating the ruins that are around here, and that he apparently got a job offer from someone there. And didn't come back.
With either knowledge history or knowledge local, do I know about what this Library of Ancients is?
You know it's definitely one of the main landmarks of the city. It's not that it's not like a ruin or anything. It's just a building they built specifically for studying the languages of the ancients and the history behind them. The ancients, you don't really recall. If you want to roll on that too, you can.
Okay. Oh yeah, now I roll great. Yeah, I get a 25.
Okay. Even with the 25, you don't know much. You just know that before anyone discovered these islands, these people that we've only referred to as the ancients have lived here, and that there's none of them left, and we found a bunch of ruins of them. And so they've taken it upon themselves to study this stuff.
Yeah, I shrug with embarrassment. You know, even what I know is preciously scant.
It's better than anything the rest of us had.
Like the maximum the average person would know.
In Orc, I asked the guy where he comes from.
He mentions a city from Gelderblame. You recognize it. I don't have a name, so.
Okay.
But you recognize the name he gives you.
Out of character question.
Sure.
Can I intimidate the ship captain? So can I try to intimidate the ship captain into taking this guy back home?
Taking this guy back home?
Good idea.
You don't necessarily need to intimidate him to do this. You could also diplomacy.
I have a charisma. I could do it. I have a charisma of like 15 with a modifier.
Out of character, if you four would like to approach the captain and ask him to take the guy back, you could totally do that. Do you want to ask the orc himself first?
Well, I could do that. But
or you could just surprise send him home. You do
put him on a boat.
Do a sense motive check.
What is that?
Wisdom plus ranks of sense motive.
Oh, I have 0 on wisdom. Should I roll for sense motive?
Yeah,
You can always do sense motive. It's just that, you just don't have your rank.
Yeah, it's just going to be with your dice roll, that's all.
20.
Oh, hell yes.
Now I roll 20.
You are super confident that he is not only is he telling the truth, he is definitely being sincere. But you get the feeling, a very strong feeling, that the only reason he's here is because wherever he was worse.
Like wherever he was, like at home, was worse?
Yeah, like the reason he left was to get a better life.
So offering to take him home wouldn't be great.
No, you get the feeling that just dragging him back home would be just as bad.
Oh dear.
You know,
I don't want to leave this poor guy.
Well, look, we're heading towards an inn. If he was the kind of person who would be keeping track of a home, he might be able to be used of an inn, whether he be cooking, whether he be just managing the stables. Maybe they'd be able to have a job for him.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly think that, Rick.
Then again,
I'm saying this in character. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Just think at it like this. Gelder Blame is the only city that has offered half-orc citizenship, and he was worse off there. Don't be mistaken. Gelder Blame, the other cities don't really have half-orcs. They would probably allow them if they were in the area. The reason Gelder Blame is in the news is because they finally gave them citizenship. They're like one of the last people to do it.
Okay. I grab the guy, throw him over my shoulder, and turn around and glare at Dirk.
He
It's going to be a long
wants to
journey.
struggle, but he can tell that your sexy muscles are no match for him.
Don't you mean he is no match for her sexy muscles?
Yeah. That's exactly
All
what
I
I mean.
know is there's sexy muscles involved. Okay.
There
There's
are
some
sexy
fucking
muscles,
grotesque.
and he is like, are we like dating now?
I think he's got a bit of a crush on you, and Ursa does say that.
He's clearly like not a very old person. He's like a teenager in half-orc years.
Rishcodish is like 26 or something.
Okay.
I don't remember how old.
That's okay. He's fine with that.
Yeah, 26.
Okay. Well, if you guys are bringing him to the inn, he's not struggling.
I was hoping to do it a little less, awkwardly, but sure.
I mean, my glaring at Dirk is like kind of like subtly asking for permission, but if he says no, I'll glare at him more.
There's really no answer, but you can.
Yeah,
Don't say no to Rishcodish.
I raise my
She's still
eyebrows
gonna
and
do it
smirk
anyway.
slightly.
No, believe it or not, that made him feel more comfortable with what's going on. This is a turn for the best. Things are looking up. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Thank you.
His name is
There's a
Millhouse
reference
now.
I didn't get. Millhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has like really short blue hair and really nerdy looking glasses.
You gotta have blue hair.
He's definitely an atypical half-orc. Okay, so then, with that, are you going to head back toward the direction of the inn?
Yeah, let's get to the inn at last.
Okay.
Yes.
Goodness, you guys finally made it to the inn.
I think we missed our.
Well, we got sidetracked by
scheduled
role
meeting.
playing.
You should have left him to die. No.
Well, I look
Alright,
like the kind of elf that would leave someone to die. Don't answer that.
Well, you could.
Rick tells him riddles the whole way there, and the guy just does not understand. Cooking pies. Dogs?
Paizo?
So,
That rank the profession cook.
okay, so you guys enter the inn. The entrance there, you were expecting a bustling, people drinking, having a good time on the bottom floor, but the place is freaking empty because by now it's like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 in the morning.
How many British pubs have you been to, Adell?
There are 2 or 3 naval
We're not in a
officers.
British pub now, are we?
There are 2 or 3 naval officers who are clearly very tired, and they are sitting at a table by themselves, drinking away their depression. Over in the counter, one dwarven man, who's cleaning some glasses now that the hustle and bustle is done. What is that noise?
It's Qara feeding back again.
Sorry.
It's all good. So yeah, you see what you would assume would be the guy running the place, who is a bearded dwarf cleaning glasses. And he immediately looks up, sees that you're carrying a half-orc over your shoulder, he's kind of injured, and He's like, what? He's kind of flabbergasted. He's not even really sure what to say, but then he just finally, like, waves you idiots over.
Best of waves.
Well, what the hell is all this? He says.
Maybe one of us with high charisma should take this.
Bleeding on my counter? I just cleaned this place.
Okay, one of us with high charisma needs to take this. So that'd be me or Rick.
So no,
I do have
what's
13
your charisma.
I have 15 charisma.
We do apologize. We had to help this gentleman who was being assaulted by some ruffians. We do apologize. We'll make sure that things will be fine in the morning. But for now, and I take out the slip that we pulled off to get a free night. For now, and we must ask for room so we can rest up and make sure this gentleman's just fine.
These damn coupons? Friggin', are you kidding? He snatches it with a mutter, and he's looking it over, trying to hoping that it's expired. But he looks it over and he's like, "All right, it checks out." The room's only for 4, though. If he's getting his own, he's gonna have to pay. Otherwise, he's gonna have to bunk with you guys.
That's fine.
All right, fine. Get him cleaned up.
We don't mind.
Get him cleaned up. Whatever. Fine. Whatever. Just go upstairs. Leave me alone. These people with these coupons. You hear him mutter to himself. These people with these coupons. It's like the third group. And he goes back to cleaning his glasses in an annoyed fashion.
Hang on.
Wait, is he cleaning drinking glasses or eyeglasses?
Drinking
Does it
glasses.
matter?
Drinking glasses.
Okay. It matters.
Okay. If it matters, it matters. I'm going to stay downstairs for a second because I want to check out what this was about.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I'm going to
I
help the
want
guy
to
up
dump
to.
the guy already.
What?
I want to dump the guy out of bed. I'm just carrying this dude. It's weird.
Okay, fine. You go upstairs. And
Let
he doesn't.
Rishcodish put down the guy.
When he's being carried upstairs, the 3 naval officers give him a thumbs up for what they assume is about to happen, and he gives a thumbs up right back. And Qara, do you notice? Let's roll perception.
All right.
Dirk stifles a laugh.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, you feel movement from the backside of you, but you have no idea what the half.
I'll say she does.
That's what he said.
Yeah, the 3 naval officers are like, yeah! What's everyone else doing?
Well done, Mailhouse. Well done. Next on the drawing list is Mailhouse. We'll get it for you guys.
I'm whistling innocently.
This is just trying not to giggle, and she's
Yeah,
not
Dirk's
succeeding very
trying
well
to
at
keep
not
a straight
giggling.
face right now.
Dirk doesn't have an alternative to straight face.
Yeah, okay, you're still standing here. What do you want? He says in an annoyed fashion.
I said we took him upstairs.
Yeah, we're
I
currently
did.
I
upstairs.
thought some of you were saying.
I'm still
Wasn't-
down. Everybody else
Yeah.
went up because I'm still down.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not serving drinks anymore.
It's okay. I don't think drinks are included in the price. I'm giving him the
Or
best
not.
we possibly can. You don't seem very happy. I'm sorry. You do get paid for these rooms by somebody, right?
Oh, well.
We aren't freeloading, are we? I
No, I mean, yeah, I get paid, just not immediately. It's annoying.
I promise you, we'll get back to you in the event that you don't get paid. A lot of people have been using these coupons. I thought we were the only ones.
Well, I mean, it's whoever took that stupid job from Dens.
Huh? Dens?
You
yeah,
recall that's the name. That's the name of the guy who.
Don't worry, the guy I work for.
Yeah, it's the guy
Okay,
you guys are currently working for.
I'm being in character a bit ditzy. Well, thank you. We'll try not to be a bother there. He didn't come to meet us tonight, did he? We were supposed to meet him, but then there was death and destruction, and
Please
things
tell me
got a
she
little
didn't
messy
actually
in the
say
back
that.
alley.
He's raising an eyebrow, but
I'm
he's
in
like,
character. I've got really high charisma. Don't worry, I've got 15 charisma with a modifier.
He raises his eyebrow, but he's like, "Listen, lady. No, he didn't come in here. If he did, I would have asked for my friggin' money."
That's good. Thank you very much.
I believe he's probably still in that stupid library, but everyone who's handed me that coupon always seems to meet him the day after.
Of course. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, whatever.
Following upstairs.
You youngins.
The heroic, yeah, whatever.
Your youth and money. And both of those things.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he was probably much more enthusiastic, back when he was an adventurer, but, arrow knee, it happened.
I was waiting for it to happen. I'm glad we got it out of the way now. By the way, Rick, you take negative 10 to your HP, and you have a nightmare about getting arrow in the knee.
Ah!
Just constant arrows going into your knee.
3 other examples of the coupon, so we're not the only people who have been hired here. Okay. Well, let's just go on to join everybody else.
Okay, so you're all upstairs now?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. The half-orc has fallen asleep, meaning the one that Millhouse has fallen asleep.
Yeah.
It's now just the 4 of you. You can either sleep and we'll continue on, or talk.
My ability to communicate depends very much on the receptiveness of my audience. So, and
I'm certainly willing to talk.
I don't have beguiling voice yet.
No, you do, technically. It's a level 1 skill, but it wouldn't help you here.
No, that doesn't sound particular.
So that
You don't
people I don't like can't listen in. I asked Dirk, how do you know he was there?
I can't believe you didn't hear him yelling.
Well, forgive us for not having extreme perception.
What's important is that he was saved, really.
Oh, I didn't say much for our potential to sleep tonight.
Well,
By the way, I forgot his name again.
Millhouse?
No, but Qara-Xuan, thank
Kerisho?
you for the save back in the alley. That really hurts. I don't like getting
Dirk?
hit with clubs. I don't like getting hit with clubs at all, and it hurts. It doesn't hurt anymore, thank you.
you're welcome. One must do what we can.
Okay, you're going to bed?
I'm going to bed.
We're the most awkward travel.
I know, with that
Aurora is welcome
silence
to
before
try
you
and
go to
engage me
sleep.
in conversation if she wants. She probably won't get anywhere.
Dirk, I saw him do the same thing to you. Don't you have something to say to Qara-Xuan?
Yes. Thank you, Elf. Your healing is much appreciated.
Thank you.
Of course. There will be many times for joyous undertakings in the later days. Oh.
I sort of chuckle and then fall back to sleep.
I hope that
Before
isn't
I
going to
go
mean
to
us being
sleep,
hit by
I
things.
set up a net around me so that no one will bother me.
Oh, I forgot you bought one of those.
I have a net.
Do you set the bear trap at, like, the foot of your
I do
bed?
still have a bear trap and a
I
rope.
think that's overkill.
Oh, wait, who's bunking with the half-orc? With
I have a
Millhouse?
bedroll, for God's sakes. I can sleep on the floor.
Okay. Okay, Millhouse gets his own bed.
We're
And
sorted.
shit on the floor.
I'm the nice guy who lets the injured guy sleep on the bed.
Alright. So you guys sleep. Nothing major happens in the night, nothing to
I wake
wake you up or anything.
I wake up in the middle of the night and then make a perception check. No, I'm kidding.
You just dart
Wake
off.
up everybody else in the process.
You just dart off and your ears twitch. I sense it. Actually, Jack, in the very early morning, like 5 or 6, you guys can, in fact, roll a perception. And by can, I mean roll a perception. There's no choice.
All of us?
Okay. All of us?
Yeah.
Oh, should I roll?
21.
What's it again?
Yes.
D12, 20?
D20.
18.
Okay.
Well, now
22.
I roll.
How? One at a time, god damn it.
Okay, say whom you want to hear.
Okay. Jack.
21.
You can type it. You guys can type it. That'll make it easier.
Okay.
Wow, why did it take us this long to remember that we have a
Still
text
believe the
function?
car.
What?
For the people in the stream who
Okay,
can't read us
you all
typing.
roll really well. Great rolls.
Yeah.
Nothing immediately alerts you even while you're, drowsily waking up, but you do hear that there's a slight commotion outside. Like that, there's just a crowd gathering.
Ah, damn it. Not this early.
Oh.
Oh man, I didn't know they knew about me in town already.
Are there after effects to healing spells? Going back to sleep. Remember,
cast
guys,
level
1 in the morning for
Gotta
me.
look up from a public.
I just kind of ignored the crowd.
Yep, my ass is still damn sexy. What's going on?
Yeah, I wander out of the
You're
room in the
suddenly
direction
awake.
of the noise.
Well, you don't even need to wander out of the room. You can just look out the window.
Sounds good
that
to me.
works too.
Okay, when you stare out the window, you just see a crowd of, it looks like a couple of sailors, like a group of sailors, to the port. Looks like they're starting their day's work.
Carly, you're
You
back
can,
again.
okay, you can tell that they're definitely in the Navy because everyone in the Navy in this area wears kind of like this white, thick coat with blue lining on it.
In the Navy, you can sail the seven seas. Sorry.
You can put your mind at ease. Come on and join your fellow man in the Navy. In the Navy.
Quiet up there!
You're the ones making all
No
the
show
noise.
tunes!
That's not show tunes. It's just
It's okay, Kerisho. I think your music is cool.
No, that wasn't the crowd. That was the guy down, the dwarf downstairs.
Well, I guess we just go outside and see what all the fuss is about, then.
I agree.
Let's go outside and see what all the fuss is about.
Well, like I said, it's nothing major. You can tell that they're just coming in to do their day's work.
Okay.
Can we
Yeah.
go to sleep then? Can we go back to sleep? Ursa
By
likes
all
sleep.
means. Before you do, Rick, roll a wisdom save, because I feel like you're the first person who would realize this.
A wisdom? Wait, is this a wisdom? Is this wisdom or a will save?
Not a will, a wisdom.
Okay. 14.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you remember that your meeting with this guy wasn't at the inn. It was to meet him in the morning around the early afternoon, like 10 or 11.
Okay, but they have time to go back to sleep before I make sure they get everyone gets there.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. All right, I let people go back to sleep. Ooh. Carl, what's going on?
She's typing.
Okay.
What?
Hello?
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 Hello. Hi.
Oh, stop.
All right. So you guys sleep. You get up. The half-orc says he'll just stay in the room for now. You have it until the end of the day, so he doesn't want to bother you guys or impose.
On the way out, I'll put in a good word for him, and that he's a hard worker, dedicated, do what he can. See if maybe the dwarf will hire him. You want
Do a diplomacy.
Okay, let's diplomacy this shit.
Woo!
Okay, my diplomacy check is 23.
Nice.
Okay, he definitely is like, all right, wow, I didn't think that idiot you were lumbering over your shoulders would be any good, but maybe I'll give him a shot. He's not getting much money, though. I don't have much money. No one gets money here. But I'll give him a place to stay. That's as good as I can do.
I appreciate it, and I'm sure he will as well.
Whatever.
Wink.
Out of character. Before we leave, I think I'd better mention to everyone else that we're not the only... You all guys all knew that we're not the only group here, right? We're not the only people who've been hired. 3 other people were handing in those coupons.
Doesn't surprise me.
So who else is hired? And what exactly are we being hired to do anyway? I mean, I kind of looked at the amount of gold on the end and sort of stopped paying attention to the proceedings. So I'm not entirely sure what we're up to.
You could do.
Why start now? Human brains aren't meant to consider smart things.
Either you can meet with the guy and find out, or if you'd like, you can try and roll a wisdom roll, which is a d20 and modifier for wisdom, to see if you just remember.
Okay, I think I better do that. D20?
Yeah.
11 plus wisdom modifier, that makes 12.
Okay, you can, you don't remember the exact wording, but you remember that the job was to help him in a nearby ruin to scavenge something from it.
Okay. Pretty sure it doesn't involve battles to the death. Okay, great.
Oh, come on, everything.
You do assume you need somebody with muscle.
This is naive.
Okay, you guys can head over there now if you'd like.
Yay!
All right.
We'll just fast forward on over. We won't even roll for it. You remember where to go from the directions. So stop that. The 4 of you go through some of the districts. You see some of the hustle and bustle. This place is pretty well built. You know, a lot of stone buildings, marble buildings. You see big, large statues of some political leaders that Dirk you recognize as some nobles from Middleblane.
Okay.
Qara, you probably also noticed them too. They're done in a pretty unique style. You know, you've never seen this much detail in a statue. Liken it to like Romanesque statues. But
that would help if my character knew what Roman meant.
Yeah, well, I'm saying this out of character.
Okay.
So yeah, they look pretty. They're really detailed. Most Gelderblame statues have never had this kind of level of detail to them.
I point this out to the other 2 people who are from Gelderblame.
Just Qara is the one. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
I'm not from Gelderblane, I'm from Lorelei.
I'm from Gelderblame. Adell, your face is growing.
I think
What are you saying to her?
Rick is the only one who's not talking right now.
I don't hear anything.
You need to tell us things.
I need to tell you things.
This is hanging on your every word. Come on, start telling us things.
What?
Things! Important things!
Yay! Things!
Okay, whatever. You guys are going to the friggin' library.
Let's get to the fucking library.
I thought we were already on the way to the library!
We were! Then he was like, I'm gonna say something to the Gelderblame people, and then nothing happened.
I'm not from Gelderblame!
God damn it! Alright.
I'm very intimidated by all of this.
Okay. You arrive at the library. It's a... Think of it like one of those giant, like, college, university buildings. There are students walking around, lots of geeky-looking people, educated folk, hustle and bustle and carrying notebooks, slabs of rock that seem to contain some language none of you can recognize at a glance. And as you go in, there is a clerk who can help you. We can just fast forward this. You ask them where, Dense Holloway is, the guy you're looking for. And they tell you where, and you go up to the second floor of the building, and he is in a fairly large-looking lab. And there are a bunch of other people around him. Yeah. He looks at you, kind of waves distractedly as he is looking very intently in a slab of rock that's on the table. He's a half-elf and pretty short. Like 5'4".
I mean, we have short elves.
Maybe he has short human parents. So yeah, he waves you over if you want to approach him.
Let's go see our employer then. Possibly ask him who the heck else he's hiring.
I don't the guy with my hands.
You all right there?
Yeah. Sorry, just got a little frog in my throat.
All good.
All that singing.
Yeah.
All that singing.
Wait, did you say frog in your throat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got it. I
didn't get it.
I just didn't laugh. Okay, so you approach him, and
Let's just see what he wants.
he looks the four of you over, and he goes, "Yes. How can I help you?"
Alaska?
I just stand intimidatingly over him and glare.
Well, Rick took the last charisma moment, so I guess I think Ursa's going to have to introduce them.
Okay.
With the assistants you hired via the boat that came into the harbour just yesterday, we've got papers somewhere. Does anybody have the papers? I don't have the papers.
I have the papers.
Thank you. He has the papers. He'll be useful.
You've come to do my quest.
Quest?
Yes.
Yes, I suppose I guess that's why we're here.
Perfect. Just in the nick of time. I was waiting for people like you to show up.
People
So then
like
I
us?
assume you're here for the details.
Yeah, details would be nice. Thank
Great.
you.
Well, as you know, I am Den's Hellaway. I am quite the scholar. I'm sure you've heard of me. None of you even need to bother rolling. None of you have heard of this assault.
I haven't heard of him, and I actually have knowledge history.
Yeah, you've no idea who this guy is.
He definitely doesn't know.
Avoid shaking his head to be polite.
Well, actually, Rick do roll a knowledge history.
9.
Okay, yeah, you don't recognize the name at all, but he certainly purports himself to be quite well known.
You certainly look very intelligent, though.
I should hope so. I've written many books on language. I'm a linguistics expert, actually. Common for Dummies, perhaps you've heard of it?
I have a linguistics skill. Am I allowed to use that?
Yeah, you can do a linguistic skill to see if that book's made up or not.
I didn't have a lot of formal schooling.
My linguistics skill was 13, so I probably can't tell.
No, you've heard of the book, actually. You had no reason to read it, so you would never know who the guy who wrote it was. Okay, he's like, all right. Then I suppose I shall explain to you what it is I exactly need you to do. As you can see over my shoulder here, there is this slab here that I found with other researchers around the island here that Nona has been built on. For a long time, we've known about these beings that we've called the Ancients, but we've never really been able to figure out their language. A lot of their relics and temples that we've have this writing on it, but it doesn't match any of the languages I know.
Oh God.
If you'd like to verify, you could try and do a linguistics check to see if you see what the language is, recognize the language.
Okay. Hang on. I think I just got a 25.
Woo.
Very good. You do not recognize it at all. But,
Of course not.
at the very bottom of
Gotta try.
the slab, you notice that it looks like the writing symbols were draconic.
Oh, I speak draconic.
Qara, as you look at it, you can't really make out any sentences. It's not enough. The slab is cut off, but you do recognize the written symbols as draconic. And as you guys are kind of peering over at that part of the slab, he goes, I see you noticed what the big deal about this is. This is the first time we've seen any of their writing matched up with something more, I wouldn't say common, but something more recognizable. Draconic language. If we can... Unfortunately, this isn't the full slab. I believe the rest of it is probably inside the ruins. I found this towards the outskirts of it.
And that's
but if I can get the rest of it...
The rest of the
yes,
slab.
if you can go into these ruins and retrieve for me the other piece of the slab, I might be able to decipher the language.
It's really funny because in character right now, Dirk's just really concerned about how much he's getting paid for this. Out of character, I want the slab for science.
Well, that's what it's here for. It's for science. But yeah, you can't really recognize what the draconic would be saying. It's not enough symbols to make a sentence out of.
Are we sure that it's a? Are we sure that it's a sentence?
Well, yeah, I guess you're not, but he certainly believes so.
So this could be a kind of this could be this is basically a Rosetta Stone, isn't it?
Out of character, that's certainly a good comparison.
That's my opinion. Ursa is just thinking right now, okay, we're being hired to go look for a rock. There's got to be more to it than this. Why has he hired 4 people to go find a rock?
Do you ask him that?
I think that, yeah, she's going to ask it. It seems very strange that you'd have to hire 4 people from a completely different place to go look for a rock when you have plenty of able-bodied scholars and people working around the town. Why outsiders?
Okay, at the phrase "able-bodied scholar," Kerisho laughs heartily.
He's like looking around, trying to think of something. If you want to do a sense motives.
I asked the question. Do I have to do it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. What is that? D20?
20.
I got a 1.
Okay.
Seems legit.
What's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 1. Modifier is 1.
So with a 2, you just think he's stuttering for no reason.
Okay.
But the other 3 can
He's an
try.
old man, bless him.
I rolled a natural 18 on my sense motive. I don't have any modifiers, but that's still pretty good.
Okay, well, you can clearly tell he's nervous and that he's trying to lead the conversation somewhere else. He's like, well,
what aren't you telling us?
I'm paying you guys pretty good money.
What aren't you telling us?
He was the
You
number.
going to pay us now, human?
I mean, you haven't done the work yet.
You know, there's a difference between humans and elves, right?
No,
Yeah, I'm a half elf, by the way.
I don't think she minds.
You're very scary.
Yes.
Those damn coupons.
Okay, I'm going to make a diplomacy check. Hang on. I'm trying to think of what to say.
Okay.
Listen, Mr. What was it again?
Dens.
Mr. Dens, you're paying us quite a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
There are very few details that I can think of that would turn me off from trying to complete this job anyway. Would you please tell us the thing that you're trying not to tell us right now?
What'd you roll on the diplomacy?
Oh, that was a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
He breaks down immediately and is just like, all right. The truth is, I didn't get the slab outside the ruins. I got it inside the ruins. And when I was trying to carry it off from the final, like the sanctum that it was in, it broke off and it attracted this large crowd of creatures. That must have moved in when throughout the time it's been abandoned. I've been trying to get adventurers to go. Two of the groups didn't want to when they heard that there were anything in there at all, and the third group never came back.
Well, that explains the other 3 coupons.
But the other 2 groups just didn't accept the job when he told them there had been monsters in there.
That's why you tried to hide the monsters from us, huh?
Well, I really need this to go through. This could make my career if I get this thing. I'm sorry.
Then maybe we'll do it if you pay us more.
Roll and intimidate.
All right, D20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6, and I have a bonus on intimidate of 5, so that's 11.
Okay, do I need to roll anything for that? What do I do?
Hold on. It's actually been a long time since I've used intimidate. I'm more of a diplomacy.
Yeah. Does it have to do with level or something?
It does have effect. Level does affect it. Target gives you information you desire. Takes okay. DC is 10 plus their hit dice plus their wisdom modifier.
Okay.
If successful, they give you what you want. After it expires, they treat you as unfriendly and may report you to local authorities.
Alright. Maybe not worth it then.
Look, I'm going to step in. Look.
Even with the intimidate, even with his shaky disposition, he manages to. He just kind of is like, no.
I'm going to lean in, kind of contact all friendly. Like, look, I understand this is awkward, but you have to understand if you want us to succeed, you want us to have the best equipment available. If you want us to have the best equipment available, you are going to have to pay us a bit more, and you're going to have to do it up front. I'm sure that because this is so important that you want us to succeed. I'm trying the diplomacy check to see if I can sweet talk him into it.
Okay.
And that's when I managed to finally roll a bad diplomacy check.
Oh no!
I got a grand total of 10.
Okay. Is it the same check as it would be for intimidate?
Not quite. No. Diplomacy is. Still. Let me see here. The DC is based on what his starting attitude is and his charisma modifier.
Okay. He's nodding along. He's like, I really need this job done. I can't really give you more money, but maybe I can give some of it to you up front. And then you can have the rest after completing the mission.
He's willing to give you.
He's willing to give you. Let me see. Hello? We good?
Hello?
Okay, he's willing to give you guys 200 to split up front.
That's something.
Well, fine.
He goes, okay, we'll do that then.
Yeah, that works, I guess.
I have a deep sense of foreboding right about now.
He mentioned since he came clean, he decides he's gonna elaborate a little bit more on what he encountered. When he was in there, he noticed these weird. It was like a mechanical creature that was quite large and made of stone. and it was very large and it scared the hell out of them. It didn't kill any of the squirrels that were with them, but they ran like hell the moment that thing activated.
Maybe we should all do a knowledge check to see if we know what it might be.
Oh, would engineering knowledge help with that? Because I have that.
Yes.
It depends on what kind of monster
Yeah, it
it
would.
is.
What would dungeoneering be for? Which kind of monsters?
Knowledge dungeoneering. Let me double check because let me see here. The dungeoneering would cover aberrations and oozes.
Okay, no.
Oh, wow.
Let me see. Your knowledge history does not cover any type of monsters. Local covers humanoid. So, would it be humanoids potentially?
Actually, let me double check on what it is before I start saying shit because I need to make sure I'm not fucking up.
Stupid question. Do we need to have a skill mark in one of those areas in order to roll a knowledge check? Or can
you can
roll
still
it anywhere?
roll a knowledge check if you don't
You
have
still get a
ranks in it,
bonus.
but the max you can get on it is a 10. The moment you have a point in it, you can get above 10. Okay. No, I guess none of those knowledges are going to cover it.
So then what would we roll on?
I'm not sure.
Well, I have to wrap it up for the night.
Alright, we weren't going to actually go in the dungeon anyway, so we can just do this last bit and finish up for tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can do that might help us out?
Just do a dungeoneering roll. I'm not going to...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. D20?
I rolled a 7 plus my bonus of 5 gives me 12.
Okay. Is anyone else rolling?
What am I allowed to roll?
Just roll dungeoneering, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's covered by it or not, but whatever.
I don't have dungeoneering, so that's
14.
fine.
Okay.
Except it's untrained, so I guess 10.
Okay. Qara, with your 12, you are familiar. You don't really know exactly what he's talking about, but you can tell it's probably some sort of stone giant creature. That's about as far as you can get.
Stone giants sound immune to stabbing.
No, if it's a giant, that actually is covered by knowledge local.
It is local? Okay, because I guess that's a human. It's not a giant though.
Okay,
It is humanoid.
Giant humanoid is a giant, but
Would construct be under that?
constructs are under Arcana.
Okay, then yeah, it was a knowledge arcana you wanted to do. Well, now you know it's a construct.
I kind of suspected, but I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, I just didn't know what
We
what
know,
you
our
did for
characters
that.
don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Rick, you probably know knowledge arcana if you want to roll for it.
I don't have knowledge Arcana.
Oh, you jerk.
What were
Okay.
the odds?
Well, then what he told you is what you know, is that it was large, made of stone, and it was stomping on things.
I'm sorry, I was too busy being fabulous to buy knowledge Arcana.
You are very fabulous.
So then he thanks you all profusely for actually accepting the job, and then he kind of saunters off to a safe in the back.
Wait, what about our upfront $200?
Yeah, he's going to the safe and
Okay.
hiding the number combination from you guys, and he's going to open it up.
Perception check.
Knew that was coming.
I was waiting for it. Okay, what'd you get?
23.
Oh yeah, you can totally see the number combination.
No, he
It's
doesn't kill, so we can get the money.
And to make it even better, it's 1, 2, 3.
That's the same combination I have on my luggage.
Okay, yeah, he opens
How do you know
it.
the password to all of our diaries?
He takes out the 200 gold and he hands the small bag to you guys. He hands it to Rick because he was the one who sweet talked him.
I will split it evenly between us.
Okay, so all 4 of you get 50 gold.
Yay!
Woohoo. We're rich.
We are compared to before. Brilliant.
And finally, he gives you a map that has directions to where the ruins are on the island.
Oh, good.
And
He
that
says,
does
he says it's only a couple hours away.
Oh, only.
On
Could
an
be worse,
island
could be
this
a day.
large, we should be thankful.
We
Mhm.
should.
Yeah. And with that, he's, he bows to you. You can go, and we'll end it on that note. And next time we'll do the actual dungeon.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Why do I get the feeling we're all going to suffer horribly?